Hi and welcome to the Photoshop tutorials from PC Guide LK. In this tutorial we will be learning how to create an animation of a cat blinking. So I have my cat's image right here loaded into Photoshop, and as our first step we will need to create an animation of actually another picture of the cat with closed eyes. So basically I'm going to go into my layers palette and then get or else create a duplicate of my background image by simply dragging my background image into the new layer icon. Okay, we have the copy of our background image now. So we don't see much difference because it is just a copy, and now we are ready to create the closed eye version of our cat's image. So in order to do that, we'll be using an interesting tool which is built into Photoshop, which is available at Filter and Liquefy. So with the Liquefy tool you can do a lot. If you look to your left hand side, you'll see a lot of tools there. So the default is the forward rub tool, but for this action we will be using the pucker tool available with Photoshop. And I have switched to the pucker tool, and now I'm simply clicking in the middle of my cat's eye, and the tool pulls the information from the outer area and then squeezes. So try not to overdo this action. If you try to overdo, you'll end up with an unnatural image most of the time. So okay, I'm done with my image and I'm happy with the outcome. And you can go ahead and do a lot of changes with the settings, but for the moment I'm okay with the default settings. Okay, and yes, I have my finished version. So I have two images in my layers palette, two layers actually, the one with the closed eye and the original image with fully opened eyes. So now it's time for us to create an animation. We have two layers, and I'm going to show you how to create an animation or else an image output. In order to do this, you go to Window and choose Animation. Now you can see the animation pane right there, and now as we have only one frame for animation, we will need to create another frame. So I can do that by simply clicking on the new layer, which will give me a copy of my first frame. And of course, look at the timings. You have 0 seconds for all the layers you create, so you can go ahead and play with the time. I'm going to choose 1 second for this particular first frame, and then I'm going to switch off. I'm going to go into the layers palette and switch off so that I can see my fully opened eyes. Go to the second layer and then switch on the edited version. So now switching between the frames shows me my animation opened and closed. So playing the animation would give you a glimpse of how the output is going to be. And now instead of normally saving, go to File and choose Save for Web and Devices. This will take you straightly to the GIF save option, which is more optimized for a web development stuff or else normal thing. I'm going to say save and save it as whatever the name you want. And of course the finished version is available